Hello everybody, this is Soldier here and welcome to the final episode of Halo CE Anniversary. So, in today's episode, we're going to be doing all the secrets and Easter eggs that is in the campaign. And only the campaign, because once I complete Infinite, and that depends if another Halo game has not come out by then I will do all the multiplayer Easter eggs in one group after Infinite. But, we got to do this one first. So, I know that people are going to say, but didn't you already do a Secrets and Easter egg video for CE? And I did, but this is going to be the stuff that is not in the classic graphics. Now, I will post a link to the video for CE that I did a few years ago for Secrets and Easter eggs. So, if you need a refresher for some Easter eggs and secrets, you can go to that video and then come back to this one to see which ones I've added on. Because this is going to be the added on stuff, not the ones that I did a few years ago. So let's get started. So the first part of the secrets and Easter egg videos here, beforehand, there is a thing that will probably, if I don't get it in time, then I will show a sneak clip of it towards the end of this video. But this is going to be the secrets and Easter eggs video. So the first secrets and Easter egg is going to be the actual mission selection. So this mission selection, it's pretty basic. The Pillar of Autumn to the Mall. We're going to go through each one. So, the first one shows them the raid of the Pillar of Autumn. Looks, you know, like how it is in the game. Just a lot more like a broken glass right there, which you don't actually see in the actual Pillar of Autumn, so it must be somewhere else. Halo. It's on one of the towers that you go to rescue the Marines. I don't know if this is the first one or the one with the above the cliff edges. It could be one of those two. But that's this one, the Truth and Reconciliation, right underneath the life, right underneath the ship. There's a Warthog, which is not present in the Truth and Reconciliation level. So that right there is a ding for inconsistency right there. Then we get this image, which you might be thinking there's nothing wrong with this image, but the Arbiter's in this image, and he was on the Halo, but he was not in the Arbiter armor yet. That was until Halo 2. So again, another ding for inconsistency. Assault of the control room. It's pretty basic because, you know, the tank. You take the tank. There's ghosts. This one's fine. The Filthy Spark. This one's also all right. It shows that lab where you find the crazy Marine I want to shoot. The library, another basic one where it shows like the bottom of where the actual index is at. So that one's okay. This one is also one that I would say is a little bit inconsistent because Chief is supposed to be spawning at the control room center, not in the far corner. Another thing for inconsistency, but you know what? You could take it or leave it on this one because this one is in the control room. It's just not in the actual place where you're supposed to spawn it. Keys, again, pretty consistent as well, especially with it just being the proto mine with keys. And then the mall, pretty basic again. So those are the secrets. So the only ones that were inconsistent was the Truth and Reconciliation one, the Silent Cartographer one, and 2 Betrayals. Those are the only 3 out of all 10 levels screens that were inconsistent. So 3 out of 10, which I think is a good one in my book. But anyways, let's go to the first Easter egg. So the first Easter egg is right in the starting room. I believe you can get these skulls on anything. So here's the first skull. It's right over here. So let's collect it. I got the iron skull. Alright. The next one is still on the Pillar of Autumn. Let me grab this pistol. So remember this board right here where it was showing a bunch of stuff? Well, in the anniversary edition of this game, there's a lot of different stuff. So the Calico cat. So here it is right here. The cat found. It's actually a possum. It's not a cat. Male, no collar, not very friendly. I think she might be scared. Not housebroken either. Found on 75th. If she's New York's, call it Dan.
We need to get going, Chief.
Yeah. So defy the Covenant, which would be reach right there. Notice to all crew members, all babes must be and final proof by 0 every Tuesday. Work for hire, any job 2 weeks easy. We also have this one right here. We have you seen my goose? He is missing. And then we have the Dark Planetoid Arise, which is a nod to Halo, the ending of Halo 3. And then we also have a troll face right there, which for whatever reason, I don't know why the troll face is there. But But yeah, we have this. This board, it changes a lot, especially in anniversary graphics. So there is one more Easter egg on this map level, but it could also be on the mall. So let's get to it real quick. So this one's not really an Easter egg, but if we look right here, we have like 2 bodies of Sam for whatever reason. Like there's just 2 of them, which doesn't make a lot of sense because there's usually supposed to be 1, but there's 2 here for whatever reason. Then we have this one right here. So we have obviously Master Chief right here. And then we have Linda. So if you guys don't know, Linda's one of the Chief's. She's the sniper friend of Chief's group. She was injured badly on Reach, and so they exported her to the Pillar of Autumn. But while the Pillar of Autumn was going down, they actually launched Linda out of the Pillar of Autumn. And now, as of now, when we go to the ring and when the Autumn crashes on the ring, she's actually floating in the ring's atmosphere. Like, not like where she'll be like put down, but she's just floating as of now. So yeah, and here she is again. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, that's it for the Pillar of Autumn. Let's move on to Halo. Okay, we're on Halo. So the first one on once you start, if you come all the way over here, so you got, it's a good while, right where the waterfall is.
Warning. I've detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach. I recommend moving into those hills. If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this
You'll see, if we go right behind this rock, that there is another skull right here. Just like that. You pick it up. Mythic skull. Just oh, sorry. Just like that. Alright, let's go to the next part of the level. So the next one is over here. Again, if you take the Warthog, but I'm just going it on foot just to make it easier. Because then I would have to go look for... I would have to wait for the Warthog, so if you go up this way, right about here, between these 2 trees, or no, over here, is the other skull that's on this level. Just like that, and boop. The boom skull. Woo! Alright, that's it for Halo, but let's move on to Truth and Reconciliation. So this is the next one. So right outside where the hunters come in, you have this skull right here, so let's pick it up. The Foraging skull. Woo! And that's the only Easter egg on this level. So let's move on to Silent Cartographer. So the first one is going to be right here. So once you come out of that to open the doorway to the underground to go to the Cartographer, if you come up this way, and you go up here, all the way over here, we have a skull. Another skull. Here he is, right here. Hello. Alright, and there's another skull in there, and it's inside there. So let's head inside. Okay, after a long time, thanks to the hunter that actually managed to help me get up here. This is the skull right here. Right here, this skull right here. It's really difficult to do. You have to start from there. This is obviously the one for the map, the security system. So here we go. Thank you. Ugh. Alright, let's go on to the assault on the control room. This is the first room, by the way. But I didn't collect all the skills. So right here is the next one, and we have right here. Skull right there. Boop. Yoink. Woo. Alright, that's it for Assault on the Control Room. Now we move on to 343 Guilty Spark. So, right at the start of 343 Guilty Spark, you have to throw a grenade. Oh, I got him. Okay, I have to restart that one. Let's try that again, and this time let's do it correct. So, I did talk about this one before, but I'm going to briefly go over it again, because this one actually is a little bit different.
The last transmission from the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago.
over here. So we did this last time where we put it out of the map. But it's a little different here because this time we actually have some trees. But I'll show you right now when we get over here. That if we go to the marine that's over here. I know he's around here somewhere. There he is. So if we actually see an anniversary graphics, there's actually a tree that's in front of him. So yeah, that's only that. There's actually another one as well. So when we get to this section right here, there's one little change in this area right here. There's only one specific grunt that is not shown anywhere else in CE, but only on this spot right here. So I'm trying to find it. There he is. So he's right. Not that one. It's this guy right here. This is the only grunt that actually has red for the spiky thing instead of it being typically orange. And I have no idea why he's like that. He's just like that for whatever reason. Yeah. And you see on classic graphics, it wouldn't be different because he would be one of the, ones there. But he's the only one that actually has a red spike. And then last thing on this mission, and luckily we did this all in one recording, is the skull, which is all the way over here, down the hill. There it is, right there. Oh. Alright, now onto the library. So in this first area of the library, I think it's in this vent right here, or it might be this one. I don't know which vent it is, but we're going to try both of them. See, it's in the other one. Okay, yeah, so in this first vent, we go up. Frick! Let's try that again. There you go. And we go up. The skull is right here. Yoink. Alright, we gotta go a bit all the way up to the very top of the library in order to get the next skull, so I'll see you guys there when we get there. Once you get up here, you want to be extra careful to not accidentally look towards that way, so you gotta go this way. Take out some bud while you're at it too. So you gotta go this way. So you gotta stay on this side. You can stop. Stick on the side. And if we go right here, we have the next skull. Alright, let's move on to two betrayals. Okay, we're getting close to the thing. So instead of going there, we gotta go this way, right over here. She would uninstall the game immediately, I guarantee it. Yes. Okay, so we go right here, and really, you're gonna follow me, dude? So it's right here. So the skull right here. It's on the roof right here. Yeah, and then we get to move on to the last mission because there's no Easter egg on keys since I covered them all last episode. The last Secrets and Easter egg video. So let's move on to the mall. All right, we're here for the last section of Halo.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up.
We're gonna go right here.
Cortana to Echo 419. Two Covenant Banshees
Perfect.
are approaching on your 6.
Just like
evade.
that.
Say again, evade.
Boop. Yeah, have all the skeletons. Woo! And then these banshees,
Echo 419.
they don't have the elite until right about
She's gone.
there. That's
Calculating
when they have
alternate
the
escape
banshee.
route. Inventory shows one Longport fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Alright, there is one more thing also that I'm going to show you guys when I get to it. So, let me... Here it is. Hey, sir. Hello.
Good thing that food nipple's waiting for me at the starship. Cause, man, if I worked up a big, crunchy thirst.
Yep. Oh, snap. Oh, shit. Come on. There you go. So, before you could not see Rex on and the classic graphics, but on Anniversary, oh, he's not even here. Oh, it's because, yeah, something with the loading thing. But yeah, on Anniversary, you could see a lot clearer. So, we'll let the timer run out, and then we'll get the actual last cutscene. Since slow. One. Technician. Alright, so, yeah, well, I'm doing the cutscene here. And just like that, Chief died. Well, oh, I didn't even realize I didn't get a single checkpoint during that whole time. Why? But it's fine since I did that. So like I said with the Connecticut 360, you can scan stuff if you say scan this item, which I don't have it yet. It's going to be coming as of now July 12th. No, July 11th. But then July 12th is when I'd be going on vacation, so... Unfortunately, you won't be able to see that, but of course, here's a clip of it showing that you can do that, and you could do a bunch of other stuff with that. So just in case I don't get it in time. So that's gonna be that. So I'm gonna end the video here, guys. So guys, if you guys enjoyed this somewhat final episode, this might not be the final episode, but who knows? Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.